Okay, so hi, it's been a while. Um, yeah. So, Clean Place is recording vlogs again, and I thought it was about time I updated mine. Just for them and for Kendra, because I keep promising her I will vlog and do a better job about keeping in touch. So consider this my video letter to all of you. It's been forever. I don't really know that I know how to do this anymore. So most of you know that I've gotten engaged. I actually got a relatively new ring recently, and I'm trying to remember where the camera is. There. It's this one. That one down there. Yeah. Right there. There we go. I have to turn my hand in a very awkward position. So yeah, I have that. And I actually just picked out my wedding dress pattern today. So I'm going to be starting on that soon. No, you won't see it in progress. I hope not anyways. But this is going to be an event. So, yeah. And me being indecisive, you never really know what I'm going to do, including answering texts in the middle of. Oh, it's Amber. Hi, Amber. This is my cousin, Amber Ward. She's currently in college up north, like massive north, as if she doesn't already live far enough away from me, but she's up in. I think she's still going to school in Michigan. I think. Jackson? I could be mistaking her with like 5 other people I know in Michigan. I'm sorry. So I really don't keep in touch well at all anymore. As most of you know, there we go. The computer likes to stop moving. So yeah, this is my life. I would introduce you guys to Scott, since most of you haven't met him, but he's currently at work for like the next hour. And Mom is in class at WCBI, the Bible Institute I go to on a regular basis. Which is why I'm here with a computer that has a video camera. Yes! So, yeah. And I'm still pretty active, still, still staying busy, doing a lot of school lately. Not working as much, but trying to get my hours back. That'll be good. I will I miss being able to work. Oh, I miss it so much. The 6 a.m. shifts, those were my favorites. Getting to come into work on a Monday morning, one of my very favorite things in the world. I miss that so much. And so for all of you friends who I've met since doing the Clean Place vlogs, typically we'll do questions and then answers and ask each other questions, etc. But since I'm not part of Clean Place anymore, I don't know what to talk about. So y'all are going to have to help me out here. Just a little bit. I'm sorry for putting that pressure on you, but so hopefully next time I get a chance, you guys will meet Scott, because he's wonderful. And yeah. I mean, whoa. Yeah. We still have one guinea pig. Ginger passed away in December. So you won't be seeing her on my vlogs anymore. I know you have once before. Chut Chut she was a month old when we got her in 2006, so she's 7 years old. 8 years old is usually the max lifespan for a guinea pig. So she is a senior citizen this year. It's really amazing. She's done so well, and she's still happy. I think she still has moods. She still has massive mood swings. Yeah. So those are my pets. We also have a cat who's adopted us, and Mom lets him stay in the garage. I think she's gone soft. Maybe just a little soft. But she feeds him and lets him stay in the garage, and yeah. He's attacked Abigail because he does not like bare feet. So now Abby's afraid to go near him. That poor girl. So she now keeps a pair of shoes by the garage door in case she has to go out. Because BB gets, you know, a cat. So yeah, those are the pets. Scott's the fiance. And there's really not much to talk about. Like, picking my wedding dress pattern is the first progress that we've made in actually planning the wedding. Yeah, I know. After almost a year. Well, no, over a year. We got engaged in November last year. Not last year, year before. We've been engaged for over a year now. Ugh. Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm not sure, who possibly hasn't had time to figure this out, but Scott and I met at church. We started seeing each other in May of 2010. We met in August 2009. Started seeing each other May 2010. Got engaged November 19th, 2000. Was it 2011 or 2012? 2011. 11. Yeah, math. Brain, bad, math. 4. So yeah. As you can tell at this point, I'm pretty much just rambling. I don't do a lot of writing anymore because I don't let anybody see it. Because I'm not where I should be in terms of quality. So once I get up in terms of quality again, I'll start writing more, and maybe someday you guys will see it. Maybe. If I feel like being generous. Which I don't. Now, Terry Hamblin, one of my friends now, has been very instrumental in breaking me out of the not wanting to write, not wanting to show anybody my work. She is a very dear friend. Now, I trust her pretty much implicitly. How I met Terry is actually a really funny story. Scott's been going to Cumberland University. I'm not sure how far away you'd say it is. It's 14 miles from here to the Lebanon border, and it's probably a good 2-3 miles in, and like in the middle of Lebanon. So it's, I don't know, it's about 20 miles from here. So, but Scott's been going there for the last 3 years. At first he roomed with my brother, which was a really funny story, but I'm not going to get into that. And so the first year I went pretty much nowhere near the campus if I could help it. The second year was kind of meh, During tax season, I went to school with him. I didn't actually go to school with him. Yeah, I did. Twice. I sat in on Dr. Harris's class. And Dr. Harris was doing lit at the time. I think he was in the middle of poetry? I don't remember exactly which class. But that was the end of last year. I sat in on a couple classes because I didn't have work that day, and it was the middle of tax season, and I missed Scott. So I went to class with him, and that was fun. I enjoyed that. And then summer came, and I just got so used to seeing Scott every day. And then when fall came around, I was working a lot. And then every so often I'd have a day off, and either I'd go to school with Scott or we'd just hang out at the house, whatever. Normally playing Xbox or Halo. I've become much more of a gaming nerd than I used to. So we did that. And then come December, I was bored and spent probably 2 weeks on campus. just going there whenever Scott was there, basically. And met Dr. Rex, mostly stayed, within Dr. Harris's class. Or sat outside at the here we go, English table. Let me turn this way just a tad. We still have the massive green walls, So, we had fun with that. Actually, I'm going to move my chair over because I want you to be able to see the colored lights. This is cool. Okay. There we go. There's the colored lights. I love Christmas. And yeah, you'll have to excuse the runny nose. The bug has been going around. It's not bad. It's not a bad bug. I'm not particularly sick, but I'm cold-blooded. And whenever I start to freeze, I get a runny nose. So, another habit I've been trying to break. In addition to my nail biting, which is not going all that well. At least there's white now instead of, like, my nails used to be, like, that high. Like, my fingers were constantly bleeding. It was a mess. And yeah, it looks like I've gained weight from this angle, but, that's because you haven't seen me stand up and move. So, and I won't. Oh, Mom's going to be on her way home soon. Okay, I guess I'd better finish up. Anyways, I started going to class with Scott a lot more often. And then December rolled around and he went off break, and then tax season started up again. Typically during tax season, I have this breakdown. And after spending, every afternoon after work with Scott, it's like, man, I miss him. And I just start to panic because I don't see him ever, and it makes me sad. And I get whiny. I turn into this whiner and complainer, and it gets ugly. It gets ugly so fast. So I figured this year, since, my hours are already starting to slip, whenever I have time, I'll go to school with Scott. I also picked up classes of my own, not at Cumberland, but other places. And I had to have time in order to do my schoolwork, so I transferred to night crew at work. And I still have almost no hours. They're pretty full. So it's a little depressing. But, so I do my school, and then I also go to school with him. And I pretty much spend most of my time either in Shakespeare class or doing my online homework, and then also in Dr. Rex's playwriting class, which is where I've really gotten to know Terry. We have a lot of fun. I really like her. She's really made everything a lot better for me in terms of socializing with people, because you know me. I've had issues with that. But Terry makes it easier, and Terry has been wonderful about reading my work and giving very detailed notes on what I need to improve in the script, what I can fix. She's been absolutely wonderful, and I cannot thank her enough. Thank you so much, Terry. I owe you big time. Like, if you ever need anything, let me know. I will make cookies. I will bring you caffeine. I don't care. Just let me know. And it sounds like Mom's home. Hopefully she'll get distracted by the custard. Today is her birthday, and so it's been a very interesting day today. I went to class, had playwriting. We read Dr. Rex's script. He is an actor and a playwright, and he is writing alongside us, having us give feedback on his work, because, iron sharpens iron. So it's wonderful, and life's really been interesting. But we went out to Witch for dinner, and then Mom went straight to Bible class. And yeah, that's pretty much how the day's gone. So I'm actually going to go out. I'm going to give Mom her birthday card. And I guess I will talk to you later. Hopefully I'll be able to continue getting on Tuesday nights and updating this and talking to you, because I kind of miss you. I kind of miss being around y'all. Really, it's really better. Hey, what's up?
Just returning the mouse.
Okay, well, I hooked my own up in the meantime. Alright. Well, I don't have my own account on here anymore in terms of video editing software. This is Mom's computer. She took off all our accounts, wiped everything, and then made accounts for the girls to do their schoolwork on and their personal accounts. And then her work account and her personal account. So I'm using the guest account and videotaping directly from YouTube. So there won't be any video editing to this. So you're just going to have to put up with rambling. Love y'all. Let me know if you have, any information you actually want to hear about, rather than just listening to me go off and ramble for hours on end, because I can do that. Alright, I'll see you guys around. Love you.